Hey everyone, and welcome. It's amazing how sometimes an entire world, a whole story, can be hiding in plain sight. Today, we're going to do something a little different. We are going to deconstruct a complete vision that's packed into just one single powerful sentence.
So here it is. This is our entire source material for today. Yosemite, a cinematic shot of a young, adventurous woman looking up at El Capitan. 4K, photorealistic. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's it? But trust me, this isn't just a simple description. It's a blueprint. It's a director's vision, a character sketch, and a location report all rolled into one. Let's start taking it apart.
So that's our goal here, to treat this sentence like a blueprint. We're going to go piece by piece, word by word almost. Think of it like we're putting on a director's hat, trying to see how every single choice here works to build a specific mood, create a character, and set up a totally unforgettable scene.
All right, first things first. Every great film, every great story starts with a location, right? It sets the entire stage, the whole tone. So let's start with what filmmakers call the establishing shot. The words that tell us exactly where we are.
The very first word is Yosemite, and boom, instantly your mind probably just flooded with images. We're talking grand scale, epic nature, a sense of real adventure. This isn't just some random park, it's an icon. And just like that, the tone is set.
But a place that huge can be overwhelming. So within that vastness, the sentence immediately starts to focus our attention, to direct our gaze to something specific.
And here it is, our focal point, looking up at El Capitan. Whoa! The scale just explodes, doesn't it? This isn't just any old cliff, it's the cliff. This single detail creates this incredible dynamic between our character and her environment. She is small, and the world around her is absolutely immense. And that creates a feeling of awe, of wonder, and maybe even a challenge.
Okay, so we've got our epic stage, but who's standing on it? The next part of the sentence sketches out our protagonist with just a few incredibly efficient details. So let's meet her.
It starts out pretty simple, a young. This one word, though, it immediately implies so much, right? It suggests potential, energy, maybe a journey that's just beginning. It makes her instantly relatable, and it frames this whole experience as one of discovery.
And then we get this, her core motivation in a single word, adventurous. This is absolutely crucial. She didn't just stumble into this park by accident. She's here because she's adventurous. This word defines her entire purpose and tells us, yeah, she belongs in this grand, epic landscape. The sentence just gives us enough to start building a picture in our own minds. It really focuses on her spirit, not a ton of unnecessary physical details. And there you have it. With just a few words, the image of our protagonist is pretty much complete. A young, adventurous woman, totally dwarfed by the epic nature that's all around her.
So we have our location, and we have our character. But how is this scene supposed to feel? The last part of this sentence gives us all the technical and stylistic directions. It's basically telling the camera person exactly how to capture this moment.
A cinematic shot. This phrase is just packed with meaning. Cinematic isn't just a buzzword. It implies high quality, really careful composition, and a genuine emotional feel. It tells us this is not just a random snapshot. This is a moment that's been crafted to feel like it's part of a much larger, much more inspiring story.
The next instruction is super simple and direct, 4K. Now, this is a technical spec, sure, but it's also a statement of intent. It means we want this to be crisp, clear, high definition. We want to see every single detail of that granite cliff face. It's a commitment to a professional, totally immersive experience.
And finally, we get this. Photorealistic. This is the artistic philosophy of the whole shot. The goal isn't to create some dreamy, filtered, or stylized image. Nope. The goal is realism. It's all about making you, the viewer, feel like you are standing right there with her, breathing in that mountain air. The power comes from the reality of the scene itself.
Okay, so we've basically taken the engine apart, right? We've looked at every single gear and piston. Now, let's put it all back together and see the complete vision that was built from these really carefully chosen words. So let's look at the complete blueprint one last time. We've got an epic location zeroed in on a natural monument. We have a motivated character who's defined by her spirit. We have her core action, that simple, powerful act of looking up. And we have a super clear cinematic style that is both immersive and professional. All of this communicated in a single breath. Amazing!
So let's listen to it one more time, but with our new understanding. Yosemite, a cinematic shot of a young adventurous woman looking up at El Capitan, 4K photorealistic. It's not just a description anymore, is it? You can almost see the shot. You can feel that sense of awe. You get the story being told, and all from this one little sentence.
It's just a powerful reminder that every single word we choose really, really matters. The right words in the right order, they can do so much more than just describe something. They can build it right there in front of our eyes. So the question I want to leave you with is, what world can you build in a single sentence? Thanks for joining me.